call me Mystic Mike because I predict these things.
Patchy Mix takes on Jakub Wiklacz this Saturday at UFC 320. And this is a little bit of an easier matchup for Patchy Mix. He was given Mario Batista, who is very good in his UFC debut. And now he's taking on a different guy, KSW bantamweight champion, who's making his UFC debut. So this is kind of a put up or shut up moment for Patchy Mix. He had a lot of hype coming into the UFC. Made me look like an idiot picking him in his last fight. But I definitely think this is a winnable fight for him and a way for him to get on track in the UFC. He's 32, 5'11", with a 70-inch reach and 20-2 in his career. He's a very good wrestler, was a standout high school wrestler who dropped out of college to pursue MMA. But he is a jiu-jitsu black belt, southpaw, good jab, good striking. We didn't see that in his last fight, but he has had good striking performances in Bellator in the past. Just didn't look very good in his first fight in the UFC. Jakub Wiklacz, like I said, KSW bantamweight champ, has multiple title defenses, jiu-jitsu black belt. Decent striking. I think his striking is really complemented with his grappling. He's able to kind of open up with his striking, not really afraid to go to the ground or get taken down, but good front kicks, moves forward, pretty aggressive, pushes a high pace, just wants to be the one, in your face. And has decent takedown defense, or decent takedowns, good grappling, good scramble ability while on the ground, and has a lot of submission finishes. So I am going to go Patchy Mix in this, though. Although he made me look like an idiot in the last fight, and he looked awful in his debut, I think he has more skills than what he showed in his fight with Mario Batista, and I think he gets this one done. Wiklacz, I think that's Wiklacz is his name. He's primarily a grappler. I don't think he's going to have the skill to kind of dance on the outside and just beat up Patchy Mix and defend the takedowns the way that you really have to be in order to beat Patchy Mix in the way that Batista was able to do. I don't think he's as good of a striker as Mario Batista. I don't think he's going to be able to outstrike Patchy Mix either. I think that Mix will eventually be able to get his takedowns. I think he's definitely the bigger, stronger guy, the better wrestler, bigger and stronger in the grappling positions is kind of where I see it, him being able to control him on the ground, get him to the ground first and foremost. I think that Patchy Mix, he's fought the better competition as well. If you look at his Bellator record, a lot of his wins, even Mario Batista, he's fought really good guys, whereas Wiklacz, he's fighting decent guys, but it's just over in KSW in Poland, not the greatest talent. It's a good organization, but he's definitely not fighting the Bellator and UFC caliber guys that Patchy Mix has. And Patchy Mix, and he just didn't look himself in that last fight. It was almost like he was injured or something going into it. He's just kind of flat-footed, wasn't moving his head at all, just looked kind of robotic. Wasn't moving out of the pocket as Mario was entering, throwing right hands, just kind of stood there on the center line, eating punches. Showed off his chin, but not really something you want to be doing in an MMA fight. But not to make excuses for him, but he did take the fight on like 3 weeks' notice, and Bautista is very good. So wasn't the best circumstances for him coming into it. He's taken a lot of flack since that performance, so I'm sure he's going to come in reinvigorated, full camp, looking to get a impressive win in this one. I think his striking is much better than he showed in that fight. Usually he's got pretty good jab, good strikes, mixes it up well with his kicks. Just very fluid on the feet. And kind of like Wiklacz, he has success with his striking just because he's not afraid for somebody to shoot or for it to go to the ground. So he's able to really commit to his strikes, not concerned that somebody's going to shoot underneath on him. So I see Wiklacz kind of pushing forward aggressively in this one, and Mix just timing him, coming in with the strikes or timing him, shooting under, getting takedowns. And I think he'll be able to find the back and get the rear naked choke. Patchy Mix has really good transitions, very good back takes that we've seen in his career, and very good submission ability as well. I think, although Wiklacz is a very good grappler himself and has a lot of submission wins, I would still say that Patchy Mix is the stronger, better grappler. So I'm going to go with Patchy Mix to redeem himself in this one, get it to the ground, and get the finish. Thanks.